No, I've never done it off my computer though.
Oh,
I've
okay.
always been the one to go live, and you've always
They
shared
just popped
your
up
screen.
there.
Okay.
We are actually. Kenny is right there.
Howdy, y'all.
How come you're so low, Crystal?
How come I'm? What do you mean? How come I'm solo?
Your volume.
Because I'm talking over Kenny's computer. My computer's muted.
Well, you're like 1/3 of the
It
volume
is.
he is.
That's because he's sitting right in front of his computer. I'm behind the computer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you really about 120 days we'd have to turn around, come back anyway.
Yeah.
There's no good way to get up there right now. 40's really, really super bad. The vehicles are braking on it. 17's too steep. We were going to go to Sholo, but that's not very RV friendly getting there. So with Honey being as old as she is, 42 years old, it's not worth the risk right now. And we had a pretty good emergency fund when we come out here, but Becky's health and some other things kind of ate away at that. And we've been pushing our luck out here. Eventually, that's going to run out. So it's time to sit for a little bit and get that thing built back up.
Kenny, what was your last taste test?
That white chocolate bar.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Hello, Ocean to Ocean Travels. How are you?
Hey, Ocean, Ocean.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy, ocean, travel.
Hey, hey, Lily.
Hey,
Where's a
Shelly.
Where's Ocean to Ocean Travel in your chat?
I think so.
Or where? Or
What
my
is the
chat?
star for now?
The star. The
Yeah.
star. It like highlights comments. It's like it gives you a place to like.
If somebody does a super chat, you can put them in there, and then
Yeah.
you can go through and thank them at the end of
Yeah.
Hmm.
like if you see somebody that comes in with a comment, you can move it over into that area and then go in and click on that and get to the comments and all that. You can put them in a separate area.
Oh, wow. Hmm. Oh, no, not that star, Lily. See, when you remember, what I see is your name's in green. Oh, wait. You just became a member, didn't you?
That's on. Uh,
On the StreamYard side, it looks like an S
Yeah.
for us.
But on the YouTube side, that's what I thought she meant. There's a star on the YouTube side. That's what I thought she meant. But I see if she wasn't a member very long because that's the first time I've seen her in green.
She might be a member for me, Roy. That's why. Lily's a member for me.
That's odd because it's she's showing green on my side where you were in Kenneth's chat earlier.
Yeah.
It didn't show you as one.
Huh. So you
Yeah.
can see my members.
Well, maybe because you're a member of our channel. Maybe
Yeah. I'm a member of your channel. Yep.
is that why I can see your members then?
Yep.
Yeah, because when you were in Kenneth's, it didn't show you as a member, and then when you came in just a minute ago, it showed you as a member.
Who knows?
Yeah, that's it. It's odd because that's why it's showing Lily green. But if she became one on this channel, if she did because she's green, it didn't show where she did like it does. The big green box. That's what that threw me for a loop because
Right.
I didn't want to pass up a welcome or something that I might have missed. Yeah, see now she's black. Back to black print. Okay, now somebody just got a super sticker.
I think me. I think that's me.
I
From
was.
Smoky Mountain Blast super chatted 99 cents. Thank you very much, Joy and Donnie. Greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, Lily's in my chat, and she's in black print.
Okay, I see where.
No, Roy, you did.
Drifter.
You got the 99 cents. I didn't. You did.
Oh, thank you very much, Smoky Mountain's blessed. Well, that's
Drifter.
Okay, so see underneath your star, if you could click under your star, Roy,
Yeah.
you will see the 99 cent one.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that. So okay, but that red color showed up for you guys too, then.
Yep. Wow, you guys are all over the place here.
Yeah. So I got to do the pretty pops when I find the pretty pops. Here we go. We'll be right back.
I remembered this because it did it on our stream as well the other night.
Well, because that paperclip thing, like, it was kind of confusing earlier too, because it was showing the paperclip or the ones in the other chats, but then it was showing like the opposite. So, okay, that one's got a paperclip. Somebody got a $5 super chat. And that one's got a paperclip, so would be
That's
you then.
again.
That's you again.
No, there's two now. One's got a paperclip, one's don't.
I think that's you.
And you.
You guys are all gonna make me freaking go bonkers here. Hold on.
I'm telling you, there's two there.
That is me. That is me.
Ocean Travel, thank you very much for the $5 super chat, and you got one too.
Yeah.
Oh, Lily sent me her membership. Gotcha, girlfriend. Gotcha. Love you. Ocean to Ocean gave to each channel, they said.
Yeah, thank you very much. Now I got to do more pretty pops. That's for super chat. This is. One of these days we'll figure all this out. Thank you very much.
So, Roy, when you were in high school, remember what our yearbooks looked like?
Briefly, yeah.
Check out my son's senior yearbook.
That's pretty cool. What? Oh, yeah.
And then when you open the front cover.
Oh wow.
And this is their flying G. And then when you open it up, it shows life. But what I liked about it is it's different. It's different than normal yearbooks. Like it gives the athletics, the student life, the people, the seniors, and then the community is all in the back. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I do like the cover on that. Hello, Bless Blog.
Ocean. I choose not to monetize my channel because I don't want to take the chance on taking away from some of my benefits. Well, since this is a public platform, and they have a way of finding out of me making extra money on the side. That's the reason why I choose not to monetize my channel.
Michaeline Spoiled Mama, howdy.
What's going on, girlfriend?
Hey, Michaeline.
You should at least turn your ads on, Kenneth. You will never make enough on ads to get kicked off. Trust me.
Right?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but I do have. I will say this. I do have PayPal. I don't know if it does. It show the. No, it won't show the. It won't show the barcode because I'm co-streaming off of you, Roy. So, but I do have PayPal. Um, if
She's probably over in Destination Delights chat.
no, it's in my. She's in mine.
Ooh,
Michael Ann.
Oh, that would be nice if it told us that too.
Yeah.
Three-starred. Oh, the Auto Star Super Chats is checked. So that automatically did that. That's cool. I like that. 1, 2.
I like it how it tells you different things.
I believe it has went up. Jolly. But I mean, Candace should actually be all right. The thing you'd have to watch more than anything is your members.
Hell, heck, I didn't even know we had to have an AdSense account until Jeff was up here the other day.
But yeah,
Drifter, Thrifter, howdy, howdy.
good night, CR Views. I do have a PayPal. It's also in my About page, I think. And Stream Elements also dropped my PayPal ever so often there throughout the chat as well. But when people gave before, I think it was when the graduation or something, for college or something, that they didn't they didn't come back on me or anything and say anything. So
Yeah, you didn't make that monthly limit or something. I thought it was around 2,500 now.
but yeah.
$113 and 880 hours of my life received a paper and a handshake. That is how many hours these kids put in to graduate high school.
But so Jolly says she has regular Social Security, Medicare, and Windows D. Okay. You have Medicare. See, I only have Medicaid. I only have Medicaid. And
for insurance, but you get a disability check though, right?
I get SSI.
You get supplemental Social Security income.
Yeah,
Which yeah.
Which should you that's odd that they don't include Medicare with that. Because the minute I went on the SSI disability in 2003, they made me go on Medicare.
Yeah. Hey, YouTube police.
YouTube police, howdy, howdy.
That is Gary.
I think this is so cute how they got to.
Quiet listener is still here. She went to bed, but
Drifter says that
we got her sleeping down in the basement so she can get in her hours. She hit 1,000 subs tonight, so
the thing about it is, Drifter, the government and things work differently. In the states than they do in Australia.
Yeah.
It's a different system. It's a totally different system.
So I think this is pretty cool for their yearbook this year up there. They take their so all parents were able to put in their kids' senior photos and then submit a baby photo with it, and they include their senior photo and their baby photo in the yearbook. So William,
So Miss O hates you now?
no, William does. This is Will.
Oh yeah, this is William's yearbook. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's the ultimate revenge right there.
And he is actually on what is called a Billy blanket because William's kidneys didn't work when he was a baby. He was jaundiced really bad.
Yeah, so was Autumn too when she was born.
So Libby was going through his yearbook and she's like, ew, that kid was an ugly baby. I was like, Libby, that's not very nice to say.
I was one ugly baby. I had a cone head. I did. Remember that? Was it a movie or a TV show called Coneheads?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what my head looked like when I was an infant. And it went like off to one side because my mom was in labor with me for hours on hours on hours and hours, and it misshaped my head.
Yeah, poor William. He's better now, though.
Well, I'm glad my school never thought of that idea.
Smaller schools like down here, they have a senior night where they do gambling and they all get coins and that. And they they took they auction off dorm fridges, kayaks, bedding, anything you can imagine for a dorm down here. Up there, they don't do any of that. The seniors get a walkout and then they have normally it all happens on the same day. The seniors will get a walkout, they have a luncheon, they will have inflatables and stuff like that up there, but then they're done. They have one day of marching practice and then Sunday they graduate. Down here, marching practice consists of a week.
Wow.
Because up there they I think he said there's 125 kids in his class that graduated on time.
Oh, we 125?
125 kids. Down here, our graduating class has 600 kids.
Ours is lucky to have about 13. I don't think we've ever hit 20.
It's huge. Our school down here, if you could see his school and ask Kenny, because Kenny got to see it.
Yes.
It's small, is it not?
Yes, it is.
And Libby's school looks like it's a college campus. Does it not?
It does.
Yeah, that's how it is. Knox, the town next to us, the school I went to, it now looks like a college. But where the town that Grovertown where we're from, that school's only got between kindergarten and seniors about 900 students total. I don't know if I was sucked out actually. They may have put them things on me and pulled me out. I don't know.
Hey, Miss O.
Let me go to bed.
I see Miss O's in the chat.
Miss O's in the chat. I didn't even see her in the chat.
She's in.
Oh, she said,
Oh, yeah,
hi,
there she is.
Hi, babe girl.
Hi, Miss O. Ron
Hey,
sees
Ron sees America.
I can't either.
But yeah, I actually checked with the Social Security office myself once before, and I actually called them and things, and they even checked it, and they said that I can make up. They told me, I said, how much can a person make that's on SSI disability before it starts cutting? And they told me, said that I can only make up to like $85 a month.
Wow. Smoky Mountain Blessed.
So,
That's
but
that's a small world.
that's
Yeah,
just
I
what I
lived
was
in
told.
Hamlet. Grovertown truck stops was in the backyard. We gave the house to the daughter though. It's in her backyard now.
I
My buddy probably cooked your food there.
I got to say something really quick. I would like to say thank you to the anonymous donor who just donated $300 to my PayPal account. Thank you
Very nice.
so very much. And that is in care of helping me take Kenny back down to North Carolina.
Good.
Thank you very much, anonymous donor. You're very much appreciated. Linda Barnes, hello,
Hey,
hello.
Linda Barnes.
Howdy, howdy, Linda. I
Okay.
might even know your family, Smoky Mountain Blessed. I was born in Chicago for the first 6 years of my life, but I grew up in Knox, North Judson, the first 6 months. Then we moved over to Knox. My whole life, pretty much. Then me and Becky got married and ended up in Hamlet and Grovertown. But everybody knows everybody there. That's the poorest county in the state of Indiana. We only got 23,000 people total in the whole county. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, I honestly think you'd be all right, Kenneth. I really do.
How's things going and how's Peppa? Well, I'm going to be going to Oregon 23 here in just a short couple weeks. I'm going to be there from June the 7th until the 21st. And
I knew some Heinz.
then I'm going to be going to back to Spruce Pine, North Carolina. Stay there for a little while, and then yeah. So, because I'm getting ready to, as y'all know, today's my last day here in Port Huron, Michigan, and yeah, it's it's been fun here, hasn't it, Crystal?
Yep. Our last full day.
Yes.
We're not going to talk about this because if we do, Crystal's going to cry like the waterworks. I'm just glad to know that Kenny's coming back in September and Kenny's going to be here till almost the middle of October. Kenny is coming back to stay with me for a few weeks.
Yes.
So the dynamic duo isn't over. It's just on pause.
It's just it's not. It's just see you later. It's not a goodbye. It's a see you later. What?
I'm gonna miss my boyfriend. He does my dishes.
Howdy, howdy. Another one from Quiet Listener. She's sleeping. She's down here. She's down here in the basement, but she went to bed. We're keeping her running so she gets her run.
Yes.
Lunch hours. She hit 1,000 subs tonight.
Dad is still at the rehab facility. Unfortunately, he's gonna be in there. Well, he'll already be in there one whole year this coming November. This coming October, November already.
Wow, it doesn't seem like it.
Well, he's gonna be in there at least another year or longer. Um, right now,
Let me quit sending me text messages. Take your ass to bed. You gotta be up at 5 a.m. God.
right now, he is having issues with his sodium and his potassium.
Yeah, he's having problems with some of his glands.
The we was gonna
Yeah,
research
6 months.
that
Okay,
too.
that yeah. You say you've been in there about a year. I was like, huh? Yeah, it's 6 months.
Yeah, and
Jolly said, "Can you please tell Crystal what I said?"
what was that? What did you say?
Have a good night, Inherited Stitches.
Oh, right here, Crystal. You have been wonderful with Kenny. Thanks, Jolly Matilda. I appreciate you. Yep, Kenny. I treat him like my own. Kenny's a family member. He asked my husband 2 days ago, Kenny, if you could come back, and Steve said absolutely. So
Okay. Yeah, and hopefully I will get to experience more of Michigan
and Canada.
and Canada more. So, yeah.
Hey, Floss.
Hey, Floss and
Howdy, Floss.
Ken Mose for you, and who else? Oh, Mary Bernie
Yep.
and Inherited Stitches. Okay, that's on. Yeah, that's on Quiet Listeners chat. I'm sure. But yeah,
Again, she's down here in the basement sleeping. She,
yep.
she did a
So
1,000 subs, so we're helping her get her watch hours.
yeah, and this time around, I'm gonna hopefully have a wheelchair, so I'll be able to enjoy it more.
Yeah, because we got some things planned up. We're gonna have a couple We're gonna have a couple Canadian meetups with Kenny. Maybe taking the Hockey Hall of Fame over there in Toronto. Definitely spend probably a weekend over in Niagara Falls with them. Maybe take them up to the Sioux Locks to the UP. Check out that. Go do the Tunnel of Trees. There's a bunch of stuff we all want to go do with them. So there's going to probably be a very busy from M23 through mid October till almost maybe I'll stay here for my birthday.
Did you take him to Frankenmuth?
We're gonna go do that too. Go do the
And
little
there's a museum that you wanted to.
yeah, down here it's called the Molten Ice Museum. It's in town here. We just ran out of time. If I couldn't, Kenny wasn't going to Oregon, I probably would have just kept him here until it was time for us to go on this cruise.
But see, her son's getting ready to come back home and going to be without an extra bedroom for a while.
Bella 29, she hit 1,000 tonight. We got her down here in the basement. She went to bed, so we're keeping her running so she gets her watch hours because she's linked to this live stream. But yeah, she got tired and went to bed, so we told her we'd keep her going for her hours. So we'll put her back down here to bed.
Drifter Thrifter Nate, I absolutely love Tim Hortons coffee. I've been I
You get to Jackson, Michigan. That's a neat place too.
yeah, I absolutely you can ask Michael Ann and V on that one because when I that was one of the places that I went to was Tim Hortons, and I got to try those smile cookies that they have. They're really good, make your tongue slap your brain. And I got to try that. What was it? Farmer's omelet burrito, something or other from Tim Hortons. It was something like that. And then I got to try a. I know you're not a coffee person. Now, believe it or not, I am not a yeah a caramel ice cap. That's a frozen coffee, pretty much. Um, is what it is. So
Libby must be still watching.
What'd she have, Ken? 1.2K hours. About 1,200
what's
hours.
that? Talking about Victoria?
I think she had like 1,200 hours.
Something like
Billy
that,
was
I think.
asking.
Yeah. But I'm not a big fan. I'm usually, to be honest with you, I'm normally not a big fan of iced coffee because I like my coffee hot and black. And but that caramel ice cap that I had, it was actually pretty good. So
I can't do cold coffee.
I liked it.
But I say that but I'll get a cup of coffee and I'll let it get room temperature.
You know what's
and
really
still
good?
drink it.
A really good kind of coffee. I kid you not. It's like a cold brew coffee, and it's Snickers. Snickers cold brew coffee. It's in a can. OMG. That will make your tongue slap your brain and your best friend because it tastes just like a Snickers bar.
Fairy Dust can't drop links here, huh?
I think, she's talking about in your chat. She's not a mod in your chat.
Fairy Dust isn't a mod in your chat, Roy.
I thought she was.
Nope.
Well, do you want to be a mod? We'll fix that.
But yeah,
a long time. I thought she was.
I'm not. I'm more of a.
Yes. Busby. They have, are you ready for this? They have a Dutch now in Sevierville. Guess what my first stop is? Dutch Bros!
Dutch Bros. What is Dutch Bros? Tell me.
Dutch Brothers is a coffee shop. It's a coffee shop. It's a Red Bull shop. You can get, like, you know how we go and get these and I get you the icy ones? So it's a Red Bull mixed with that icy. Mixed together, you get a dinosaur rebel egg, blended rebel. Oh my god.
That would be right up Scott and Amber's.
The kids' alley, all of it. Like, I can drink a large of those.
Yeah.
We're going to make a lot of money out of me this coming week.
Well, don't they have milkshakes?
Yeah, they also have coffees, cold coffees, lattes.
There's Amethyst Hayes Adventures. Howdy, Amy.
Hey, Amy.
A windmill for a logo?
Yes, yes.
That's when, there's one in Yuma. We had a milkshake there.
Yeah, and then there's one in Phoenix, too. There's a bunch of them in Phoenix.
Well, I didn't know that. I like a malt to a milkshake, too.
There's one actually right there in, what's the last exit before you get to Quartzsite?
What? The last exit before you get to Quartzsite?
It's the last.
There's one out in the middle. No, Highway 60 there, but that.
Yeah, there's one in Goodyear. There's one in if you're going back towards Phoenix, it's where I used to go all the time.
Buckeye.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, yes. Buckeye. There's one right at the exit of Buckeye where I used to stay.
I like Tonopah, Saddle Mountain.
Hello, Anthony.
Quartzsite just closed the Dairy Queen.
What?
We're good. They're putting hold on, Taco Bell in its place. Like, this place needed another taco place. Yeah, they took Dairy Queen out and putting Taco Bell in it.
Hey, Strange Brew.
Wow. What is up there, Peaches?
Peaches, I'm sorry.
There you go, Fairy Dust. I had something, I can't remember what it was called, but it was really good at Dutch Brothers. Peanut butter in it, I think, maybe caramel. Or did it have caramel? Man, it was something chocolate. Bunch of chocolate and caramel in that in it.
What was I going to say?
It's food, no kidding.
Let's see. There's a meetup. Let's see. Joy said she posted a meetup in my chat. Bellip said there's a meetup in Central MS is Mississippi, or is that Miss?
No, MS.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Mississippi, I think.
or is it Massachusetts?
I don't know. MI is Michigan.
We got too many states with M's.
Well, I have to look. Let's see. I need.
Taco Bell, they need to invest in portable toilets for the driver's seat.
Boy, it's the caramelizer. Yeah. I think that's it.
You realize
We was with CRV when they stopped down there in Yuma at that.
get my oil
that
change.
Or that
That is
day.
correct.
I
Yeah.
still have to pack yet,
Yes.
and because I'm going to be doing the first driving of the leg of the first part, I'm going to have to get some sleep before we all leave at 3 a.m.
That's not till Friday morning, though.
Tomorrow's Thursday, dude.
I know. What day's Thursday?
MS is Mississippi.
Okay, MS is Mississippi. Okay. Okay.
Ooh, I'd probably like a white chocolate mocha. Used to live in Yuma. I like Yuma. I love that drive from Quartzsite to Yuma. There's nothing that crosses open highway. Oh, you're getting a look, Kenneth.
Do you see Kenny? Do you see Kenny playing with his little beard and mustache? I'm trying to get it to grow so we can twist it.
It's gonna be gone for too long. Mustache rule. Anyway.
Girls, never mind. Never mind. Wrong chat.
Lily says, Crystal and Kenny, safe travels on Friday. Thank you very much. Linda says,
I have a very, 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 very full car. We're going to be stacking people in the trunk if it gets any fuller.
Linda says, are you going to be tenting in Oregon, Kenny? Well, I'm not really. There's a good possibility I might be in a big tent, and there's a good possibility I might be in a rig. A Nomadic Rat Pack, Troy's rig. Troy S talked with Nomadic Rat Pack and said that something had happened to the rig that he was going to allow me and Troy to sleep in, and things, and travel in as well. So he's hoping that he might get the parts to fix it. I don't know if he's going to be able to get it fixed in time or not. But if not, he said something about he had a big 5-person tent that we can. Yeah. So.
No, thank you, Fairy Dust. You're welcome. We might go to that one. It depends. If we're out of Honey and into a schoolie, we may head up that way for that meetup.
When? Where?
Oregon meetup. We want to get over to M20. It won't be M23, but M24. I'd like to get over to that one.
Well, you know, the O23 meetup is just a few weeks away, correct?
Yeah, but we're not. We're not. I'm not leaving Quartzsite this summer.
So you're talking about maybe next year or the year after.
Yeah, there it is in the chat there. No matter what pack says, Kenny, one part for the vehicle arrived today and the other should be here by Friday. I hope to have it up and running by this weekend, he said. Sounds good, Troy. Troy must be over in your chat, Roy.
No, he's in one of yours.
He's not in mine.
They got a paper clip, so that means he's not in mine.
In mine.
Okay.
Hi, Troy. How are you?
I don't know if Life of Lucretia is going to O23 meetup or not.
I thought she had some sort of appointment then. I could be wrong, but I thought she had a surgery or something that might be happening at the same time.
I'm not sure.
Hey, y'all are really popular here. According to YouTube, I only got 9 people watching me, and there's 33 people in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there is 9
Yo,
in my
Rockstar.
channel.
Do what?
There's only 9 in my channel.
9?
And there
There's 8
is
in your channel. How many are in Kenny's?
7 in mine.
7? Somebody check, see what Victoria says. Michelle is back over here now. Yeah, I got 8.
Joy from
I like to make
Hey,
that Gatlinburg
peace
one
trader.
too, and the Helen meetup.
Oh, thanks for I got another new subscriber. KIZZUME. How you pronounce that? Kazumi? Hello, welcome. Thanks for connecting. Because my stream almost bot was saying that was
What are they
telling
looking for? Victoria's?
who me.
Yeah, did you go to see how many were in Victoria's live stream?
Victoria said Joy said 5 in hers.
Okay.
She from Eugene? Yeah, I'm not sure if she got any mountain passes or not.
Peace Dragon, I have no idea. Truthfully and honestly, I don't know. You might be in there, I just don't see you popping up in it. That's all.
We've been by Cinder Hills, but not actually to Cinder. Actually, Cinder Hills was closed last year due to the tunnel fire, I believe it was. We've camped all around Belmont, Williams. Luckily, last year we camped at Walnut Canyon, which is now illegal. They've enacted a 10-mile no camping, no campfire radius within 10 miles of Flagstaff. Took out a lot of the camping up there. Lake Mary, that's ridiculous.
Did Jolly get booted?
From your chat, she says.
Really? We see you. I see you, Jolly.
That's what we need out here is a bookies.
I can see Jolly.
I see you.
I mean, the residents of Flagstaff pushed for it. I understand it. I mean, it is in the middle of a forest. But if they was going to do anything, they should have just took the campfires away and left the camping alone. But no, they took both away. And it is pretty crowded up there. Everybody's scrambling.
You're in my chat, William. Peace Dragon.
Moving out of Phoenix to Prescott Valley. I just became an Arizonian about 2 months ago. I'm over in Quartzsite. My wife Becky's in Indiana, taking care of some last medical things before we get her all switched over. Her insurance wouldn't pay for nothing out here, so she had to go back to Indiana. That's one thing you don't see out here is fall colors. Unless you're in Flagstaff, you'll see them up there.
Yeah, that meetup.
In Concho, Arizona.
If
We're
you're-
looking at by Williams.
If you're talking about the meetup in Gatlinburg, that is this October. It is October I want to say it's a full week in October, I believe.
I think you're right, Kenneth.
I think it's now somebody can correct me if I'm right or wrong.
We almost went to Sholo, but we were told 87's not very RV friendly. It was 7% grades in that, so we decided to stick it out here in Quartzsite.
But I do believe that meetup is, I want to say the 7th, October the 7th through the 10th or 12th. No, I'm not really working on watch hours. I'm just co-streaming just to be co-streaming. Really, in all honesty. Just
How do you know when you get low
Yep.
on watch hours,
And
man?
40's in really bad shape right now, so that's why we're sitting here at Quartzsite, because I don't want to break honey.
good night, Lily, and
Good night, Lily.
I think
Lily.
Linda on the Facebook side says,
We're going to become Arizona
"Oh,
residents. We're going to have a base camp here in Arizona. The home base we had in Indiana, we still got a home base, but we technically gave that to the daughter. So it's her place now, but it's a place we can still park our RV in that. But yeah, we want a base out here to be able to still travel out west here and still have a place to get back to. But as far as RV friendly for 87, pretty up and down grades, mountains, there's mountain passes. This RV, which is a 1982 Ford Honey Class C, she's 41 years old. She's in great shape, but just I don't want to kill her of a premature death right now. But yeah, we're planning on somewhere up by Williams buying an acre or two, maybe 5 acres. Have a little place to go. Like if they closed the forest, like they did 2 years ago, we'd still have a place to fall back on up north, at least, that we could go to and we couldn't be ran off of. We did learn that lesson a couple years ago when they started closing all the forests, and we're like, we're running out of spots to go to. It's Walmart parking lots and Home Depot parking lots. But I mean, we're not even gonna put no buildings on it or nothing. Just have a little piece of land, park on, do some work on the rigs and that, and haul our water to it. But what we're doing now, dump down at Love's. Concho is another area that we have heard about. We're probably going to be looking around there too, just see what's around. Not looking for nothing fancy, but accessible at least. She's an old girl, but she's not bad. Yeah. She started right up the other day. I drove her down to the dump station, and she did great. She was ready to go. Williams land is pricey. Yeah, it's the accessible land is. The inaccessible land's pretty cheap. We looked at 5 acres for $7,000 up there. Wasn't nothing on it. But it was, you could get to it at least. They don't maintain the outer roads there. The county doesn't maintain the roads. Graham Cracker Travels with Graham Cracker just released a video on his land up there, and the road's in really bad shape. The county will maintain the road, but the residents they have to pay the county to do it. Otherwise, the county won't do it. That's kind of odd. Hey, traveling with special abilities. Howdy, Lorraine. Yeah, Bob's got some land. Aja, Pandemonium, got land up there. Graham Cracker, there's quite a few that's got land up there that I can't really think off the top of my head now. Camper Van Carolyn and her best friend, Camper Van Kevin, Nomadic Fanatic, Michael. Yeah, they got land in Concho. Which is north of Sholo, if I remember right.
Okay.
Yeah, Camper Van Kevin did really nice.
Yes, I am working on watch hours, guys, because I'm about to drop off because I took a hiatus from YouTube. So therefore, I need some watch hours. Pretty please. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're monetized now. By the time 365 days roll around with the lives you're doing and that, you ain't got nothing to worry about. By then, you'd have them back up. As far as active as you are,
I'm not active. I've been quite lazy lately.
nah, you've been pretty active lately, though.
Thank you. No, honestly, like Kenny came, Crystal took a siesta from YouTube.
Oh, that'd be nice. 43 acres out here. I'm not sure about maintaining the 4K because River dropped below 4K and they pulled his monetization. He got it back since then, but remember that? That was like 3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago. River sticks out. Was outdoors or his other channel?
Hey, Scott.
Oh,
You kicking the country?
What's up, Mister?
kicking that country, howdy. I think he was inactive for a little bit though.
2 days, Scott. 2 days. You get to see this lovely face.
Outdoors and old school. Yeah, he changed the one, the old schoolie. That's right. Yeah, I've always heard if you're active, it'll stay. But I know he did a big live stream on it that night. They pulled his monetization from him. He dropped under 4,000 hours. But we didn't know him most of that year, so I don't know if he was inactive during that year, part of that year, or not. Yeah, that's what I thought too. They should have kept it.
It must be really cold out. Holy.
Oh, I forgot about her too.
Weather.
Yeah, the North and South lost hers from falling under 4K. But she was inactive to take care of her mother. Yeah, I remember when she lost hers. I forgot about that.
Hey, Roy.
What?
It's 39 degrees here in Michigan tonight, and it was 80 degrees out yesterday.
39?
Yes, sir.
It's 90. At 10:30 at night here, it's 90 degrees.
I would take it.
I tell you, my backache hasn't felt this good since 1999, and that's the truth.
That's why I like it out there when it's 125 degree weather. It's
my
wonderful. You feel like a teenager.
I like that dry heat out there because I got to experience it back in when I was out there in 2022 in January.
Yeah.
You got to experience what, 80s dry heat, maybe 90s.
Kenny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. Now I will admit it was chilly at night. It got down to like 30s and 40s.
Yeah, especially that time of year. This 100-degree heat. Well, it was 104. We've hit 104 a few days here. It does. It felt good because there's no humidity.
Right, I agree.
Yeah, that's the truth. Everybody needs that money.
Money, money, money.
Watch quietly for almost 3 hours before I joined in. Link's Pen, you want to come up here?
I like it
because of inactive, not necessarily because they dropped. If you drop, post something off, and they won't take it.
Hey, bud, yeah.
One of the reasons we are out here, though, is because of Becky. She cannot breathe back in Indiana. And she got asthma really bad and allergies that are asthma, kicks her asthma in from all the pollen and that back there.
Bernie, we might do it in August. So Livy can go to my sister-in-law's and stay while we come out there. Hello, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
Yes, guys, I'm eating dill pickle sunflower seeds. I'm addicted.
Wow, it's 56. Is it 56 there right now, Busby? Of course, I think you're up at a higher elevation. Not too much, though. I think like 2,000 feet. I think.
Scott, what's wrong with your internet?
When it's over 105, it's hot. Highest I've experienced here is 104. Haven't nothing higher yet.
Hey, Brandon Joseph loves Jesus.
I've been out there when it's been 125 in the summer.
Well, yeah, but that's Phoenix is like the hotbed here. They went, yeah, you came out during that 55-day stretch of temperatures above 110.
I sure did.
It's 46 there in western North Carolina. That's cold.
I'm freezing.
Yeah, no humidity. That's what makes it nice is the not having the humidity. But that's all that concrete over there in the Phoenix area that does that, and it being in a valley,
right? You know,
I have a lot of kinfolk in Indiana, Fort Wayne area. Go Comets!
Boo.
Don't boo.
Boo. Hey, I can now say this because it's been well announced. You are looking at the newest head of off-ice officials. I got the job 2 days ago.
Oh, well, that's cool.
So now I'm a boss. I'm a boss.
I'm kind of torn now, though.
Why?
Well, Phoenix doesn't have an ECHL team, so I'm safe there. though I would never abandon my Fort Wayne Comets. But I think I got to abandon the Blackhawks and go with the Phoenix now. I not forget the Coyotes.
Ew, no, they suck.
Well, it's like moving to another country and
You
rooting
need
for
to
the
go with
enemy.
the Las Vegas Golden Knights.
Do what?
Go with the Vegas Golden Knights.
I'm not in California. No, we are in
That's
Nevada.
in Vegas.
Yeah, but that's in Nevada. Arizona's the homeland now. I got to root for the home team.
Go with the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Oh, wait, no. That's I can't leave my Cubbies.
I'll be out in Arizona in June.
Gosh, I waited 108 years for a World Series.
I'll be in Phoenix in June for a week.
Inactive for 6 months, you lose your mind on tape. That makes sense. Yeah, you know that's only 2 hours away.
I know. I got hockey stuff for a week.
Yeah, that Lake Havasu. I googled that. Lake Havasu is the hottest place in Arizona. $68 right now, but you're at 4,008. Oh, okay. That's why.
I have a hockey clinic, Linda, for ECHL, NHL, and SPHL. If I score high, I have a chance to be picked up by a higher league.
I understand, Troy. No matter crap pack.
For athletic trainers.
Hey, Crystal Lagringa. Did I pronounce that right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't wear. I haven't had the need to wear a mask, but Becky has. Well, we kind of learned that during COVID. It was helping her out when the dust really don't bother her too much. It's mainly pollen, but when it does get dusty, she'll put a mask on, mainly just in case. The other day we had a really heavy, bad dust storm roll through here the other day, and I went outside. I had sand sticking to my teeth. That's how dusty it was out there.
Have a good one. Have a good one, Gary, from YouTube Police.
So that day, yes, I should have had a mask on when I went out then.
I want to go out to Vegas and go watch a Savannah Banana game.
What about the Roadrunner? We ain't seen a Roadrunner one this year. All the small game around here is gone. I've only seen 3 rabbits. I haven't even seen a snake yet.
I've never seen a Roadrunner.
Haven't seen a Roadrunner. There's a bird flies by every now and then.
I see those.
There's not even coyotes here right now. Believe that? You don't even hear coyotes now. It's like all the game has left.
Really?
Yeah, there's nothing here right now. Yeah, I can't abandon my Cubbies. You're going to see your sister, right, in Phoenix?
Mm-mm. I'm going for hockey school.
Oh.
It's a big conference we have.
That's strange. Got to go to the desert, go to hockey school.
At least it's warm. We're staying at some all-inclusive resort in Phoenix.
We got to pick Becky up at the airport when she gets back over in Phoenix. Crystal and Green, howdy. There's one of our members. She did. You guys got to go check her out. She does some really good fan life videos. I watched the one and it just totally left my mind. It was a dinner. Oh my gosh. I hate when it happens. You have a great night, you too, police.
Good night, Gary.
That is Belt Loop 29 is also. He has a channel called Belt Loop 29.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get over to that one too.
And
I'll be in Vegas for a month in August. Maybe longer.
Yeah, the fungus. I've heard something about that. When that dust storm blew through here, a mask kind of did cross my mind when I got that sand in my mouth because that, I guess, what is it, valley fever? You could get that really easy during these dust storms. The way I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Hockey team in Tucson is called the Roadrunners. I wonder what division they're in. Huh. I love the minor league hockey. You see the best hockey in minor league hockey.
They might have junior teams down there. Nulls, the NAHL.
Tucson Roadrunners. Right? Did I get it? Yeah. Wow. You see how I spelled Tucson? Jeez. I might have to get in Tucson Roadrunners right there. I might have to give in and actually go get bifocals. American Hockey League. They're in the AHL.
There you go.
Yeah. But they're associated with the Atlanta Gladiators. That's ECHL. And of course the NHL Coyotes.
Roy's always behind in chat.
Big time. they're with the animals. They're thinking maybe what is that out there? That El Nino has something to do with it because the monsoon season is supposed to be pretty bad here because of that.
Hershey, PA. That reminds me of the Hershey's Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
I believe that's exactly why they call that Hershey, Pennsylvania, isn't it? Is that not why? Because of the Hershey's Chocolate Factory in there?
Have a great night, Misha.
Thanks for dropping links in my chat over there.
Well, I got a lot of family down in Alabama.
I've never been to Pennsylvania, so.
Wow, Highway 10 underwater?
Oh, she was telling Crystal Lindgren.
That'd be something to see.
La
Gringa.
Good night.
La Gringa's the van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, the only thing I don't like about these seeds is you get these little slivers in your mouth and they freaking hurt.
You have a good night, Cookie.
Good night, Cookie.
Good night, Cookie.
You got to meet Crystal La Gringa, didn't you, Crystal?
Where?
Probably D's or maybe Glows.
I didn't go to Glows.
Yeah, you kind of did. They were right by each other.
They were across the road.
Hey, little fish in the kitchen. You must be over in my chat. Yeah. Yeah, good night, Jolly.
Oh, no, you didn't get to meet each other. You guys were right by each other.
Next time. I'm
Good
hoping
night.
to come out there in January, so.
Oh, yeah.
Good night, Jolly. Matilda, get some rest.
Well, I don't know now that I'm a boss. I might not be able to take that much time off of hockey.
Yep. Actually, we're
As far as baseball, it's all about the Braves.
Go Tigers.
I'm sorry, but
What, Detroit Tigers?
Sure, why not?
Oh, no. I have bad childhood memories with Detroit Tigers. I
I'm
almost need
sorry,
therapy
people.
because of them.
I'm sorry, people, but I'm not a baseball fan.
I'm not a golf
So-
fan, but yeah, I sit here every night and watch you whack a ball around some holes.
Detroit Tigers ruined my childhood.
If I had the choice between the golf and the baseball, I choose golf.
That's right,
Hold
Busby.
on. I gotta Google what year this was. It was in the 80s.
I am a
I gotta
boss.
redo it now because it picked it up. Let's see here. What year did the Detroit Tigers pitch a no-hitter on the opening day on White Sox against the White Sox? Okay, 1984, April 7th. That's when it was.
Have a great night, Crystal. Thanks for coming in.
Good night,
dad-
Crystal and La Gringa.
My dad won some tickets to the Chicago White Sox game. It was opening day, and they played the Detroit Tigers that day. He won some tickets off the radio station. So we go there. Now these tickets are at the old Comiskey Park. Well, the seats were behind an upright to the upper deck or roof or whatever it was. So we had to lean like this to look around the pole, both of us. Dad was leaning one way, I was leaning the other way.
Wait, where were you at?
At Comiskey Park. It was opening day, 1984, at Detroit Tigers. And I forget the pitcher's name. I just closed it out. But the Detroit Tigers, it was cold, wet, damp that day. It was just cold. Miserable day. And y'all's team come in and pitched a no-hitter on us that day. Me and Dad left in the 7th inning because it was so cold, and the White Sox were getting their butt whipped. So, yes, I have bad childhood memories when it comes to Detroit Tigers. Thank you.
Sorry, not sorry. Now,
But look, I was a Chicago Cubs fan. It only took 108 years to win another World Series. So
who are you gonna go for football?
Oh, see, that's not fair either because I like my Colts.
Don't you go with the Raiders?
No. It had to be Phoenix again. Phoenix even got a football team now. What is Phoenix's NFL team?
You got me on that stuff because I
couldn't remember. Yep, I've been to few Cubs games. I went when Bill Buckner was still the first baseman, and he was my childhood idol until the day he blew me off. I was on the All-Star team for Little Bush League. It was Little League, and well, the All-Stars get to go to baseball games. So we went to a Cubs. I even forgot who they were playing. Might have been the Reds. And Bill Buckner, I was on the third base line, and Bill Buckner come walking by me, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get his autograph. So I take my hat off to get him an autograph, and I say, here, you want to, and I'm probably 8 years old, maybe 9, maybe 10, somewhere there. And he's my childhood hero. And that man looks at me and says, get away from me, kid. Yeah, burst my bubble. I hated him. I became a Jody Davis fan that day. And then he went to that other team and lost the World Series because he let that ball go between his legs. I was thinking, oh yeah, paybacks.
I got to go with my Detroit Tigers because I like Maggie.
Who?
Cabrera.
Oh.
If I had to watch golf or Amber paint fingernails, Bring on the nail polish, baby. So, yes, watching paint dry is more exciting than golf. Amen, Scott. Amen.
Ah,
Kenny is now a big fan of Tiger Woods, 23.
Except for
Yeah.
miniature. Now I can play golf on a video game. It's not bad, but I don't like it in real life.
I'm hungry. Did he eat all the hot dogs?
I think
when,
so.
when Bugner did that to me, though, the third base coach grabbed my hat and he signed it. I forget who it was. Zimmerman was the third base coach at the time. He grabbed my hat for me and signed it. And actually gave me a baseball too. But he was pretty cool. Tiger's a cheater. Yeah, but I didn't like Bill Buckner that day forward. Didn't when he went on to that other, I forget what team it was. Let that ball drop that ball and lost the World Series. I was like, yeah. But the reason I say switching teams because I was a Chicago Bears fan growing up, diehard Chicago Bears fan. But then
Yeah, I'm just not much into baseball or
I don't care for the Yankees. they won too much. I don't care for them.
Well, now I like football if Tennessee is playing.
No.
If
See,
Te-
that's a rival.
If Tennessee Balls is playing or Tennessee Titans is playing, I'll watch it.
And I don't care.
If those two teams ain't playing nowhere, then I ain't gonna have no part of it.
And I don't care who you are. Peyton Manning was the best quarterback in this time frame. And everybody says, what's his name from Patriots? What's his name? Brady. Everybody, Brady's the best. No, Brady even said himself in his own words that Manning was a much better quarterback than him. So even Brady says it. That's what it is. But I was a Bears fan growing up because we didn't have a football team in Indiana. Well, then we got to Baltimore Colts and became Indianapolis Colts. So I switched. Yeah, we got a team. I got somebody to pull for. And I always said that about NHL. If we ever got an NHL team, I'd switch over to Indiana's team. Well, now I'm out here in Arizona, and I got to stick to my words. Peyton Manning, he didn't have the support that he needed. And he didn't have the protection because Grigson is the one that ruined Manning. Nah, Grigson ruined Luck's career. Yeah.
My diehard love is hockey.
Chicken wings and beer. I get like that, except for my racing. What'd you say, Crystal?
My diehard love is hockey. Just something about watching two men duke it out in the corner over a stupid black puck really excites this girl.
Me personally, not on TV. It ain't.
And then I can go to NASCAR and watch.
Yeah, mine's NASCAR.
After left turn, the rumble of the engine. Ooh, we won't tell you what it does.
And that NASCAR.
And football, the only thing good I like about watching football is watching men grope other men for the big brown thing.
You have a great night, Lorraine.
Some of those uniforms, and especially if they're really muscular, I'm like, huh.
Have a good night,
Please so I can go out
Lauren.
and check your temperature.
Have a good night.
Arizona hockey team to KC. I thought he had another team lined up for that. Because, was it Glendale? Just built a stadium for.
It's been there. There's been this, a professional ball team does their spring training out there. And, yeah.
Cubbies train out here. Most of them do train over here.
I did a big thing on it when I was out there.
Yeah.
It's on my channel.
Yeah, you went. I forgot what game you went to.
I didn't go to a game.
Or just.
I was out teaching my niece how to drive.
I thought you just did it.
I did it a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys, it's 2:00 in the morning. My alarm clock's going to go off at freaking 5 to wake somebody up to go to work because he can't set his own alarms.
I don't watch a lot of sports anymore.
Wait. Did I just see Fairy Dust say go Kings?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Vegas Golden Knights, baby.
See, I will not watch hockey on. I'm not much on watching
No,
hockey.
but if you're the first one to say, hey, Kenny, you want to go to a hockey game? He's dressed and ready to go out that door in no time.
I'm not much on watching hockey on TV.
Yeah.
Now,
Surprised
NASCAR-
I can't remember the name of the town.
NASCAR, I'm not into that either at all. Period.
How are you not into NASCAR and you be a car buff?
I'm just not fascinated with cars.
Don't the rumble of the engine get you? Like,
No.
ugh.
No. Now I like straight pipe on a vehicle, straight pipe or dual exhaust. Because that's what's on that 76 truck at home.
Kenny,
We know. I mean, you can
What
leave.
about
I can't even
demolition
get the
derbies?
light straight.
would you go watch demolition derbies or truck pulls or?
No,
Yeah,
What?
they need to bring the Rock back too. kicking
I
the
will
country.
not go. Nope, I'm sorry, but no.
That was a good race. That race was shocking. They put the wet tires on. They really didn't need them, but they had better racing with tires with traction with tread on them than they had on slicks, which
Right.
is supposed to happen the other way because more rubber on the track means better traction.
Right.
Nothing fascinating, but it's not a true circle.
You guys have, in Kenny, in Tennessee, you guys have SPHL teams there. North Carolina, they have an FPHL team in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. It's Carolina.
What are we talking about?
Hockey.
Hockey?
Yeah, you have. So Port Huron's coming to Winston-Salem, North Carolina next year. I will come down and grab you, and we'll go to Winston-Salem and watch a game.
Okay.
You can go watch the Carolina Thunder Chickens.
Okay. Busby says that. Busby says there's nothing fascinating about watching cars driving in a circle. I agree to that 100%.
Or
oval.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tampa does have a hockey team.
I tried.
Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yeah, Tampa has hockey. When we beat Tampa for the Cup that year, Blackhawks did. Me and Becky went down to Tampa, and I wore my Blackhawks shirt everywhere I went in Tampa. And yeah, I was getting looks. People were kind of heckling me at Target that night.
Well, that's like that night that you guys came up here. We're in playoffs. We're down to the last game. If we beat Fort Wayne, we took the title. If Fort Wayne beat us, they took the title.
Yeah.
So all the Fort Wayne Comet fans came up, and I sit in the East Upper Rowdies, and some young lady was looking at me, running her mouth, and the score's tied back and forth, and she's like at me, and I'm like just going off, and I looked at her. I said, come over here and say that. Come over here and say that. I dare you. I dare you. My mom's like, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to pick up this fucking chair I'm sitting on, and I'm going to whack her across the head with it. My mom's like, shut up and sit down. I'm not bailing you out of jail. Just shut up and sit down.
Yeah, that surprised me too, Scott. How serious, and there was quite a few people. Tampa's got a lot of hockey.
That's where Destination Fun is from. Is Tampa, Florida, I think, or around that area. She's from around that area.
But no, they do a lot of right turns now. They've added quite a few road courses, but they did something that they should have did 27 years ago, and that was they went back to North Wilkesboro. Yeah, I think I'm saying it right. Now we got to get the Rock back. And Nashville. We got to get Nashville back too.
Golden Knights. leads the series, don't mean nothing. They're going all the way.
Now I'm a basketball fan as long as the lady ball is playing the
I'm not.
men's play.
Of course, the ladies play, Kenny. Of course,
Uh,
of course. Kenny likes the
not,
ladies.
not only the ladies, but the men too.
No, you heard him. As long as the ladies play. What do you like?
I
best?
went my
That
my
sounds
first
like
NASCAR race. I went with my dad. My dad was an Earnhardt fan.
I really know.
He went. It was his friends, and they were all going. And
Oh,
that whole
Lord.
section I went with him. The whole section was Earnhardt fans. He was still alive then, and I was the only Gordon fan sitting in the middle of Earnhardt fans. That was a long race, let me tell you. They're even adding they're putting a street course in Chicago. Curious how that's going to go.
Loving up on
Oh, you like tall women, Ken?
me.
Y'all embarrassing me over here.
I think
$350 a ticket. What the?
Oh, Lord.
for who?
To go to North Wilkesboro race? Geez.
I agree, Busby, and he likes the puck bunnies. Is that what we call them? He likes the way they shake it and go. I can't do it as good as they. Sorry. Kenny said today on our way home, he's like, I think the only thing I'm not gonna miss is your karaoke car singing, Crystal.
No, I did not actually say that.
No, he did.
It's these guys, Smoky Mountains Blessed. Because the last I checked, I only had 7
Lord.
watching on my channel. Or mine and Becky's channel.
He says, so did you hear about what happened to him last night? Yesterday? I was gone yesterday. I came home and we were at a baseball game. I came home, come in the house, I could smell poop. And I'm like, which dog shit in my house? I didn't know Kenny was on a live stream. And I said, somebody pooped in here. I swear to God, somebody pooped in here. Libby's like, Mom, nobody pooped in here. I said, yes, they did. Yes, they did. And I come in the back door, just got past the back doors. I said, Kenny, did you poop? Kenny was on a live stream. And Kenny's like, shh.
I was up on a live stream. I was up on Destination Fun's live stream.
I didn't know. There was no red light saying live.
Oh, Lord.
No, Kenny the night before thought he was constipated, so he took stuff so he could go poop.
I took Miralax, okay? I have to do that ever so often. But yeah, I'm all good now.
Kenny, do you like swimming?
Yeah. Well, I don't know how to swim though.
No, do you like watching it?
TMI.
Guys in Speedos or girls in bikinis?
TMI mission. Oh, Lord.
Kenny likes gymnastics, ladies gymnastics. Especially with Aiden
Oh.
and Eli.
Lord.
Huh, Scott?
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Scott, are you ready to have your buddy back?
Oh, Lord, please.
Yeah, probably so. Smoky Mountains Blessed. It probably counts for all of it. That's pretty cool. You have a great night, Linda.
Good night.
I like watching
Linda.
believe it or not, me and Becky, we watch the gymnastics and the figure skating. We only watch the women's. We don't watch none of the guys for that. I don't know why, but we don't.
I might have to.
I don't. I don't know why. But but I watch curling for
I can see
Olympics
pole dancing becoming a
and
sport.
bobsled. That's really about it. And shooting.
See,
In the
Right,
Summer
I'm
Olympics,
waiting for somebody to invent the portable pole that we take to meetups out in the desert.
pole dancing is supposed to become an Olympic sport here. I forget what year it is. Hold on. That
really?
did get passed. That did get, and that with
Leave it
the
up to Roy to
ribbons
know
that
it.
they do.
Roy?
What?
Never mind. Never mind.
I'm watching you.
Oh, Lord. You watching me for what?
Because you're up to no good. You know what William told me in the at school today when we watched him walk out? He's like, "Where's Kenny?" I said, "In the truck." He goes, "Oh." He goes, "Do you think I can keep him up here for a few days?" I said, "For what?" He goes, "Me and my buddies, we're going to take him to the strip club." You going to drive him all the way down to freaking North Carolina?
Oh, Lord.
Good night, Scott. Love you.
Good
Have a
night,
at work.
Scott. See you in a few days, Scott.
Pole dancing is now an official sport.
Ice skating. Ice skating is very pretty. Smoky Mountain Blast. Yes, very pretty. Very, very, very pretty.
It's some of the things them girls pull off is just amazing.
Yeah, I know. Triples, doubles.
The skates look very heavy.
They're not. They're just like hockey skates. They just have toe pins.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never picked up.
Scott,
Well, I mean, it's there's nothing against the guys, but it seemed like the girls that had to work harder to get to that, and coming up through the ranks. We're probably wrong. I don't know, but I don't. You get more of the girls' stories through the Olympics than you do the guys,
correct.
and it seems like they've always got it the hardest. They like not really handed to the guys, but it seemed like the ladies and the girls just seem to have to work harder to get to where they're at.
Right.
Through the stories that they're told.
Right.
And it kind of sucks you into that.
This mama is going to bed because I gotta get up at 5.
Tanya Harding. She was my favorite too.
Huh?
Tanya Harding.
Tanya Harding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't. Whoa, Nancy. I didn't much care for Nancy at the time, and then they did that stupid crap to her, which was dumb. No more liking Tanya.
All right, I'm out of here. Good night, my friend. Love you all. Have a good evening.
You have a
Good
good night.
night.
That's probably another reason we don't really watch the males too, Amy, is what you just put.
And Amy is 100% right. You have to have amazing, even upper body strength to do the rings and the thing that looks like a bull that has the 2 handles on each side in order to do some of those things that they have to do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I agree, Amy. I agree. Livy was in gymnastics for many years, and I watched the young guys that were there. And when they start out little, they just keep going and going and going. So, all right, guys, have a good night.
You too.
You go to bed at a decent hour because you're going to get up and go with me tomorrow, or are you going to just send me to do it all? Send you to do it all. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Later.
Tater.
Oh, me. So, does that end your stream, or
I don't know.
does it still keep going?
No, she's not in the basement.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll tell you.
Crystal's gonna tell
No,
me.
it's still going.
It's still okay. So I guess okay. Um. Okay, so you don't have to actually be in the basement.
Mm-mm. I just said, hey. Did Roy get it?
Did you get it, Roy?
What?
Hey. She just said hey on your side.
Oh yeah, right there. Okay, yeah.
Hey, Sunshine Roberts.
Yeah, but there's a paperclip there, so it's probably on yours.
It's from my chat. That's why.
Oh, hers. Okay, yeah.
Hey, crazy Ronald Hitching. Crazy Ronald Hitching.
Okay. Penny, I'm going to shut this one off.
Okay,
You get the littler one, and please do not forget to shut the TV off.
I won't.
Okay. Good night, buddy.
Good night.
Love you.
Love you too. Good
See you
night.
in the morning.
I'm doing good, Sunshine Roberts. Good night, sweet dreams.
I haven't got a definite answer, but I think pole dancing is in the Olympics now.
Oh, really?
Because
Wow.
whether you are a seasoned pole dancer or a beginner, the inclusion of pole dancing in the Olympics is a testament to the sport's legitimacy, and potential. With its combination of strength, flexibility, artistry, pole dancing in the Olympics is sure to be a spectacle worth watching. That's what Google says.
Okay, so okay. Um I just know that when you hit end broadcast, it'll end.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 check marks up there.
Yeah, it'll end.
2 is mine. 1's destination delight because there's a D.
Ferda says,
Q for
did
quiet
you say
listener and
oh
2
my?
F's.
Yeah. I say that a lot, Fairy Dust. You can ask Scott and Amber. I will a lot of times have a full on conversation. Now, a full on conversation to myself, and I will a lot of times answer myself. So, yeah. And I also learned that I'm not the only one that's done that before. I know JJ has done that because I literally thought she was talking to me one day, and she wound up just randomly talking to her own self. So, and she even said she does that a lot. So, so what's your plans, Roy?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No. Scheduled a live for tomorrow. Do that. Sit in here in the air conditioning and see what happens tomorrow evening. What's up, Lulu? You were sleeping. What'd you wake up for? Nope. No. She's about to get vocal again.
Yeah, well, I literally, Amber has told me said that's not really normal for people to do that.
For what? Normal. What are you talking about?
You know how this was a
Nope, nope. Oh, nope, nope. Stop. I'll be right back. I'm gonna see what she wants.
Okay.
I think I know what it is, though. She did, well, get off here. Nope. Come here. She didn't mean that. It was an accident. Go over here.
But yeah, I've literally uh done that at Scott and Amber's, and Amber will say, Kenny, quit talking to yourself. Kenny, you're talking to yourself again. Busby says, Kitty, tell her you're not answering yourself. You're having a conversation with the other voices in your head. Yeah. Well, she tells me that. She says that she tells me that people go to the nut house when they do that. I'm like, oh. But anyway, at so what's everybody's plans for the weekend coming up? I know it's getting ready to be. Yeah. Um.
Interpreter Nut House Group.
Yeah, true to that, Misha Lee.
Man, we've been going 4 hours and 24 minutes already. Doesn't seem like
Yeah. Yeah, for almost 4.5 hours.
it's a long time since we did anything like this. It's like old days.
Ah, okay. You have a church picnic thing going on at home for Memorial. Oh, okay, cool.
When is Memorial Day?
That's next. That's this coming Monday.
Monday? That's one of
Yeah,
the dates would be the 29th.
yeah.
Mine and Becky's anniversary is Saturday.
Well, happy early anniversary to y'all.
95 is 18. No. Yeah, I'm using my fingers to count. 5,
And
15. Wait. Yeah. 15. 28 years. I need more fingers and toes.
and happy early birthday to storyteller Donnie.
And thank you for the anniversary wish, Kenneth. Me and Becky probably forget come Saturday.
Yeah. Meet Busby. I haven't decided what all yet. But definitely burgers, dogs, and brats. That sounds German. That sounds like food that will make your tongue slap your brain, Misha.
I'll probably have hot dogs.
Yeah, it's
Thank you for the anniversary wishes. Shit, she killed you yet. Not yet, anyway. She tried when we first was married because she couldn't cook worth a lick when we first got married. She couldn't even boil water. But she cook now, though. She mainly helped her dad out in the barn and that with animals and cars and that, so she wasn't really around her mom in the kitchen a lot to learn. Because her mom always cooked from scratch. And I thought, yeah, dating Becky, and I'm thinking, yeah, I want to get this girl knows how to cook home good country meals from scratch, and the girl couldn't even boil water. But yeah, once she nailed it though, she ain't nothing she can't cook. But I still can't cook out of burn water.
yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Scott and Amber have planned for Memorial Weekend. I'm not sure if we'll be going to his mom and dad's or what. I know Scott had told me once before they usually meet up as family, meet up with their families a couple of times throughout the year. I mean, besides hitting up the major holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas, and Easter, um, they meet up a couple more times before that throughout the year. So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, I'm not kidding. She couldn't. I went in the kitchen one night, and she had a pan. She's making macaroni and cheese. She had the flame under the pan real low. I said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "I'm boiling water." I said, "Not with that flame. You're not going to be boiling water. You turn that flame up."
now, now, Busby, it depends. It depends on what you make mayonnaise with. I mean, on what you use mayonnaise with. Like now, for example, I'll eat mayonnaise and deviled eggs because I eat deviled eggs, and I'll eat macaroni salad. Uh, and I'll eat coleslaw. But as far as eating like a mayonnaise and tomato sandwich, or just eating mayonnaise and bread, or uh, anything like that, no, I ain't doing that.
I like
Yeah.
Miracle Whip in deviled eggs.
Well, I mean,
Better than mayonnaise.
well,
But I like both mayonnaise.
yeah, it, but here again, I'm more of a mustard eater than I am mustard and ketchup eater myself. But like I said,
I gotta be in the mood for mustard. But I love my ketchup. But I only put ketchup on what ketchup's supposed to be put on: hot dogs, hamburgers, French fries, potato chips, stuff like that. Never put it on my eggs. I had an uncle that used to do that. I never could figure out why you want to ruin a perfectly good tasting egg with ketchup. Do I like ketchup? I like my eggs boiled, but not deviled. That's crazy.
see, I'll eat boiled eggs.
Indiana.
I'll eat boiled eggs. I'll eat deviled eggs. I'll eat eggs just about any way I can get them. Except,
I like pickled eggs.
oh yeah, me too. Pickled eggs, pickled sausages. Oh man,
Yeah.
and pickle. Have you had pickled pig's feet?
No. I hear ketchup on scrambled eggs is good. I've never just.
You ever had pickled pig's feet? I've had pickled pig's feet. There's not much bone there. I mean, there's not much meat there, but
Oh, I bet.
but for what I have had, it's pretty good. I've had pickled okra.
I've had that. That's pretty good. You can keep that pickled stuff.
Yeah. Misha says, "Oh no, Kenny, what?" Yeah, pickled pig's feet. Yeah, I've had that. Um,
I'd probably pass on them if I got offered. She's just sucking the toe jam at that point.
oh me.
Though I'd probably eat a pig's feet before I'd eat a chicken foot.
Well, I have had chicken feet before too. I actually did a
How do you
video.
eat a chicken foot? Where's the meat at?
well,
I mean, I carry chickens by their legs. I don't see how they'd be edible. I see them in the grocery stores here all the time.
oh god.
Well, meat on chicken feet.
you can actually, I kid you not, you can actually buy chicken feet at at least the ones that we had bought were at Walmart in the freezer section where you buy, uh, and but I actually did a video on these, and I think I I think I rated them about a 3 or a 4, but that was because it was our first time ever making them, and we didn't really know how to make them.
Oh, that's interesting.
But
Frog legs ain't bad. I've had frog legs.
yeah, I've had frog legs. Now I love frog legs because they taste just like chicken wings to me. Like Misha says, frog legs aren't bad, just like wings. So
I've never had cow. We gave our cow tongues away when we'd get a cow butchered. We'd give that and the heart away.
I've only been able to find cow tongue one time, and I haven't been able to find it since. But by the time by the time me and Dad got ready to fix it, it had done went bad before we got it fixed. So we had to wind up throwing it away. If you like chicken wings, I think you'd like frog legs because that's basically what frog legs taste like.
Having nightmares of it. Yeah, I seen chicken legs for sale here at Food City.
Huh?
I seen chicken legs for sale here at Food City.
Oh, you have a Food City there in
The
Arizona?
logos are the same. The Food Cities here in New
Mhm.
Mexico and Arizona are owned by the Bosch. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Bosch's family.
Mhm.
So they're more Mexican food oriented.
Mhm.
Like you can buy cactus out here.
Mhm.
They make cactus steaks, and the chicken feet stuff like that. But yeah, and the food cities out here, I think, are a little bit better than the food cities that are back your way because they only own the ones in New Mexico and Arizona, if I remember right. Yeah, food cities also.
Okay, good night, the little fish in the kitchen.
Yep, have a good night.
Hey, big movie fan, 18 plus.
But I think Bosch's out here is the biggest still family owned grocery store business in the Southwest, I believe.
But talking about Rocky Mountain oysters, now I've had those.
Nope, I'm not having those. They have
I've had Rocky Mountain oysters. Now I actually I actually did a video on them, and from the ones I had, they taste just like a regular meatball. And the first time I actually tried them, uh, was I actually tried them on spaghetti one time. Yep.
Nope, not having it.
So, uh, yeah, I actually like them. The only difference is that I found out the only difference is that mountain oysters are a little bit more muscular and a little bit more tougher than a regular meatball. But it was actually pretty good. I guess it's the way that because we actually back at home, we actually have what we call an Asian market.
There's quite a few of them out here.
And it actually says on the package, and it's got a picture of a bull. It actually says on the package bull tendons. So, yeah. But yeah, yeah, Misha is correct. There is a lot of things that I do not like, or that there. I mean, there's a lot of things. There's not much that I don't like, but then there is some things that I do not like. Now, here again, I um it banks on now. I'll eat sweet potato pie. And like
Never had it.
Like Joy Bless Life had said, I will eat that squash potato. I think, or what they call it's where you take squash and sweet potato and combine those two together and cook them together.
Well, it's finally 80 degrees here now. Dropped down 10 degrees during this live stream.
And it really follows the book. Yeah. And but yeah. Can you but thanks for sharing that stream, Big Movie Fan 18 plus. But yeah. Now, there again, I will not just eat plain sweet potatoes by themselves.
That's another thing I got to be in the mood for.
I would not eat. I would not eat yams. That's something I will not eat just by itself. That's like avocado.
They got to be heavily brown sugared before I really don't mind eating them.
That's like avocado and guacamole. I will not eat that stuff unless it's mixed in really good with something that I cannot taste it, like what I had on the cruise. Now, my aunt one time.
Hey, Kenneth, I'm going to go turn this generator off and switch over to shore power. So I'm going to be away for a minute or two.
Okay. All right.
I'll be back.
All right. No worries. Now, my aunt wanted me to try. I told her I wasn't a big fan of sweet potatoes. And she wanted me to try sweet potatoes one time. I was like, do I really want to try? She said, I'm gonna tell you, these things do not taste just like a regular sweet potatoes. I forget how she mixed. I think she mixed. It was like a sweet potato casserole, or something like that. Ever how she did it. I think it had apples and cinnamon, and things like that. And it was really. And I took one bite. She wanted me to try it. And I said okay, so I did, and I actually fell in love with that. Busby says that they have yellow sweet potatoes there. But it here again it banks on all how it's made and how people, because different people make it different ways. So now I've not heard of a yellow sweet potato before, but now I have heard of a yellow watermelon. There is a such thing as a yellow watermelon. Because I have had a yellow watermelon. Busby, what it is, I have to be I was already told by Crystal to quieten it down a little bit. Even though I'm in one end of the house, they're in the other end, but my voice was carrying. So yeah. So I'm trying to keep from getting fussed at again. Yeah. I don't mean to carry my voice. Good night, Misha. Would love to meet up with you again sometime soon. But yeah. Okay, Busby, thanks. Thanks everybody for the prayers for the safe travels. Yeah. Welcome back, Roy.
Good night, Busby.
Hey, Darren Dobson. Yeah, I've stayed with Joy a couple of times.
I remember that. In their RV.
Yep. I'm doing good, Darren Dobson. How are you? It's
Doing
gonna
great.
be
Hopefully you are too.
it's gonna be 3 a.m. Friday morning. 3 a.m. Friday morning early. Around 3 a.m. because it's like a 10 and a half, it's like a 10 and a half hour drive. Just from here to Spruce Pine. So 3 a.m. Friday morning. For those of you are I actually got to meet Darren.
Good night, Miss Leah.
No, she's gonna try to go straight through. She's gonna try to get a couple hours. She especially wants to get. She told me to make sure that if I have to get to where I need to go to the restroom or anything, to make sure I go before we hit Ohio, because she will not stop in Ohio. She wants to get past the Ohio traffic. Yeah. So and she told me, said I better speak up if I need to go to the restroom. Otherwise, she's gonna keep on trucking. I have found that I have found that out because yeah, I found that out today. Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons why she is going to go to bed at like. That's one of the reasons why she's going to go to bed at like 7, 8.
Need
Yeah,
to
I know
a
that.
5-gallon bucket.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm one of these. I can't force myself to go to the bathroom, so I have I have to wait until that urge hits, and it hit me pretty good today. And I was like, and we had like a 3-hour drive, and yeah, I was suppressing bodily functions. I I was we she said, "Why didn't you tell me?" I'm like, "Well, I thought I could wait until I could get to when the next stop." And but she's like, because she looked over at me and said, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, I just need to go to the bathroom. I'm suppressing bodily functions over here. Um, but yeah. So yeah, so especially if I drink water or coffee, either one, it does make me go. So But yeah, I yeah, I was I got out of the we stopped at the gas station and I got out of the vehicle and my bladder was hollering at me and I was in pain. I was moving slow. And she looked at me and said, "How come you're moving so slow? Normally," I said, "It's because I'm in pain." Yeah. That's just the why. That's why.
Hey, Busby.
That's just part of my disability that I have. It's just that I just never know when it's going to hit me to go. So yeah.
Well, having your gallbladder removed doesn't help that either.
Huh?
Having your gallbladder removed doesn't help that either.
Well, yeah, I had to have that removed. Yeah, I had to have that go.
That's what Becky said years ago when she had hers. She's like, when I gotta go, I gotta go.
Well, here again, different people have, their system is different.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can pretty much eat just about anything I want and it doesn't bother me. How do you get a blue jacket? And you're now a moderator, Darren Dobson. But yeah, I actually got to meet Darren Dobson in Canada. And he is a really good YouTuber. He does a lot of live streams. He helps people grow their channel. He also supports charities as well. And
check him out. There.
Yeah, he gives good advice on. Yeah, there you go. So, but hey, sunfish for fish.
Hey, howdy, howdy, sunfish for fish.
And so, yeah, I
There it is. Yeah. You turn the bell on. Oh, sports cars. Yeah, the channel looks pretty good.
well, he's got 3 or 4 channels. He's got one called Darren Dobson Travels. He's got one Darren Dobson Drives. He's more than welcome to share all of his channels in my chat there.
Yeah, there you are with V.
Yeah. V Mike Wayne. We're trying to get him to really push out that charity called Helping Hands for Cruising.
Yeah.
And yeah. Thanks, Darren. And yeah, he was a pleasure and honor to meet in person for the very first time. I had never met him before until just recently when I went to Canada. So
I think you've met half of YouTube in the past year.
I've enjoyed meeting people, and like I said before, if I hadn't found this YouTube community, and as good as the YouTube community has been good to me and my dad over the past years and stuff and months, I don't know where I would be, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah, same here too. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. A lot of good people here. A lot of good people. Travels. Go find that one.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's got 3 or 4 channels, and but
Yeah, there's Darren Dobson Travels, Darren Dobson Drives, Darren Dobson Christmas Gifts. 4 of them popped up.
yeah. Yeah, 3. Yeah, okay. But yeah, later will be Darren Dobson money.
There's one called Darren Dobson Christmas Gifts.
Hmm. Which me and my dad both are very thankful for this YouTube community. So
Ooh, nice cars.
yeah, I think so.
Man, did you see what happened in the Mecca? Was it the Mecca auto auction?
That Darren Dobson Christmas gifts, that is not him.
I didn't get that one. Yeah, because he said he only had 3. That what was that? A Barracuda today that sold for $2 million.
Wow.
The Black Ghost. What was that? A Challenger? That sold for over $1 million. The Black Ghost was actually supposed to sell for more than what it did, but it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, that one that sold for $2 million belonged to some guy's estate, and he's still alive, but he's a ward of the state.
Mm-hmm.
But the state gets the $2 million that car sold for because he's a ward of the state. The way I read that.
Darren Dobson says cars can be a good investment.
Yeah, it was quite obvious on that one. I guess he bought it new. It'd been in the family from day one, and then he became a ward of the state. And they're going to get the $2 million, and then not even a penny goes to him.
Mm. Yeah, their Smoky Mountains blessed. I need to go and change her exclamation point JBL to SMB.
I think I got to change them on my.
Because that is actually, that used to be Joy Blessed Life, but now it's called Smoky Mountains.
Yeah, I
Blessed
think
Life.
on my clipboard for tagging in chat, I think they're still under Joy Blessed Life.
Yeah, I need to. But yeah, I have a Stream Elements bot that that drops links.
I got a lot of people on this clipboard. I think you're allowed 50.
Oh, there's a clipboard. You talking about
You got an Android?
Yeah.
You use Notepad for your chats, don't you, on your laptop? You got certain things saved that you copy and put in chat. Do you do that? That's what I use the clipboard for. So on the phone, I'm able to tag on the phone because
yeah.
When you copy on an Android, it puts it on the clipboard. Then you pin it on the clipboard, and it stays there
until you delete it off the clipboard.
Yeah, or you get 50, and then the next one you put on deletes the earlier one. But see all them names? Look at that. That's all. I wish you could read it, but that's everybody I got saved on the clipboard. When they come in the chat, I just click on it.
Oh, okay.
Howdy at whoever it is. But that's
Patricia G on the Facebook side.
But that's the easiest way to tag on the phone. Just keep it on your clipboard and just go get it when you need it. Hello, Patricia Gilliard, Glover Bradley.
Yeah, that is Darren from Magnificent Germany with Darian's.
Oh, the Glover makes
Mama.
it. Okay. Mama, did you say?
Magnificent Germany with Darian.
That's his mama, you said?
That's his mama, yeah.
Oh. Well, you did a great job with your son. He is one heck of a guy.
He actually just got moved here just a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I seen that.
He moved from Georgia back down to Ocala, Florida, from where he's originally from, so he'd be closer to his mama.
Yeah.
So.
Well, probably won't be too much longer. We'll be getting off here. It's 1 o'clock here. What is it? It'd be, what's 4 o'clock where you're at?
It's 3:07 here where I'm at. Eastern Standard
yeah, that's right. The laptop's on Central Time yet. Yeah. Yeah, so it's 12:08 here.
Yep, because you're 3 hours behind me.
Yeah. Looking for a sugar mama.
Says I'm looking for sugar mama.
Yeah, I cannot wait to meet Darian. That's one guy I'd love to meet one day is Darian.
I'm telling you, you are in for a treat. Um, because I mean, he is a great friend, great partner channel, and he will talk you to death about spaghetti ice.
Yeah, he's the reason I went down to Hill, Georgia to get some, and the darn ice cream shop was closed that day.
And I'm telling you, you take one bite, you are hooked. You are hooked. I'm telling you, you say spaghetti ice, spaghetti ice, spaghetti ice, he might appear in the chat.
No, you say it 3 times and boom, he appears. He got the nose for it.
Yeah. And he can tell you everything there is to know about Germany.
I
Because
know. The Germans can't even tell everything there is about their country, but Darian can.
yeah, he I actually yes, Anthony, she did, but she let the stream run.
Yeah, we
Uh,
got her. She's down here in the basement sleeping.
uh well now, Smoky Mountains West, I have been known that he will get up somewhere around about this time of the morning, get up, use the bathroom, and just pop online, and he'll find me online. Because, like he said multiple times, it could be 3 o'clock in the morning, cup of coffee. I'm up on a live stream. Uh, but but now when Roy ends it on his end, it will end his stream, my stream, and Victoria's stream, and Destinations Delight stream all at once.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Man, that used to be an everyday thing with you, just about sleeping on live stream.
I remember one night. I think it was Johnny's Journey, I think. And some others had tried to call me, and my phone was on vibrate. So I didn't even hear my phone.
I
But
remember those.
I think it was Tim from Time for Exploring, and he had whistled or something, and I perked up and woke up. I
Yeah,
remember one
I can
day.
remember that.
I remember one day. Danny Griswold, Amy, Blaine, and I think maybe even Darren did a Facebook Messenger call. Well, my dad answered and told. They said that I still had the live still going. I had like 30 some odd people in my chat just sitting there watching me sleep.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you know that live stream I think got like 5, 6, 700 odd views. I think just that one live stream.
Remember Sand Creek Aquatics? That happened to him too. He fell asleep on his live stream, got a bunch of views, more views than he'd ever gotten on any live stream at that time.
Well, I noticed that quite a few people they do these what they call sleep streams,
Yeah,
and uh they'll let it sit there and run all night long, and you'll just be in there chatting away and watching a person sleep.
I cannot do that. I'm not responsible for anything that happens in my sleep. Oh, my ampy cools off. Hold on. What the heck? There. Back on. What's the most views you got on one video? Let me check. I think it's still the trash video. I believe it's still our most viewed video.
I think the most viewed video was probably that F100 truck show for me. I think it got over 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 something.
Views. Oh no, the trash video's finally been surpassed by a couple hundred. 2,920 views on the Incredible Tiny Horns Incredibox video. The Quartzite videos didn't do too bad.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wow. That trash video's got 194 thumbs up. It's got 691 thumbs down. That is by far one that has the most thumbs down. Yeah, the bar is full on the rest of them, or pretty close to it.
Yeah. And of course, I know a lot of people they like their older model vintage cars and trucks like that too. So
You see a lot of them running around out here because there's no salt. They may not have any paint on them, but they ain't got no rust.
yeah.
Yeah, and that Incredibox video, that's been out, oh, when I released that? November 13th of 2022.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm off. January 23rd, 2023.
Mm-hmm.
It's at 2,920 views. Of course, the trash one was released February 2nd, 2021, and it's at 2,700 views. Let's see here. Let's see. Where is the analytics for that one? Details. Analytics. Let's see here. 29. See, Kenneth, this is why I think you're going to be okay if you was to monetize at least your ads. That is this the one? Hold on. Yeah. All right, that was it. This trash video has been out since 2021, right?
Yeah.
It's made a whole 99 cents. The Incredible Tiny Homes one,
Yeah.
since that one's been out in 2023 January, it's only made $8.18 since its release. I mean, you don't make anything on these ads. I think you'd be all right. I know you'd be all right actually if you just did your ads.
But there again, you still have to make $100 before YouTube will even pay you, won't you?
Yeah.
Even
And by
in
doing
the
the ads, just the ads, it would take maybe 6 months or more.
yeah.
You know, I think I seen that parade video. That had quite a bit of views the last time I seen that.
Yeah.
Got 40K on the Rod Run. I don't understand how shorts get the most views. Got 100,000 views on 2 videos.
I've seen some of them shorts, especially if you're talking about a porta potty and things like that, and going to the bathroom, things like that. When RVing and camping, I've seen some of those get like 5, 10, maybe more views. I'm like,
I remember the Christmas parade video. Wasn't you with them during that?
what's that?
The Christmas parade. Didn't you go to that with them? You did a video with all the Christmas lights or something.
Yeah, I've been to Anarchista and over Gatlinburg. Yeah, I've been there around Christmas time. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking you went with them because it seemed like I remember them pushing you through the Christmas lights. You was going through, or maybe it was just lights in general.
Yeah.
Oh, Gatlinburg. Yeah.
Average is 1 cent per view. So if you get some viral videos, you can make good money. But they have to be
And if
viral.
that was the case, if you got up to like your monthly limit that you'd be allowed, didn't you turn the monetization off on that video?
Yeah.
Previous year, not this past year. Okay. Oh, that's right. He was with. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. Yeah, you were with Scott.
Yeah, because Scott and Amber. I had Christmas at Scott and Amber's this year. This past year.
We spent, let's see, last Christmas was here, but the Christmas before that we spent with Weekend RVing at their house. That was cool.
Yeah, because it's and there's some taste test videos that people do that get crazy views.
Yeah, you've had a few of them.
And also I saw I was watching a channel uh, the other day about MSC cruising. It was a cruising video, and it got like 34, 35, 36K views. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
You know what I don't understand? Say a channel like me or you, just over 1,000 by not very much.
Yeah.
You get a video that does 50, 60,000 views. Why do those people watch and don't hit the button? That many people actually, that's which once you get past 1,000 subs, it's pretty much it doesn't really matter anymore on sub numbers. You just want your watch time, watch hours, what you get paid for.
Yeah, that was one of the videos that I watched. Joy. Yeah, that was one of the videos that I watched.
We ain't watched Yankees in the South in probably a couple years. I remember why now. I think we were probably wrong on it, but we had just discovered them, and it seemed like, and they're probably not, but we didn't know at the time. But at first, it seemed like there was a lot of drama on their channel, so that's why we left. They were doing live streams, and it seemed like it was drama after drama after drama, and so. But I've seen them in other videos and everything, and other live streams, and it seems like they've gotten past that. They was always
Yeah.
doing a fundraiser for some woman. I don't remember everything about it, but
Yeah.
but I hear they're not. So I don't know. We probably jumped the gun on that one. Gosh, that would have been 2.5, 3 years ago, probably.
Smoking Mountain Boy says they are people that are mean to them.
Yeah, we're gonna go back over and check them back out.
But we know them. They are sweet people. See, I haven't got to actually. I don't remember actually getting to meet them in person yet. Yankee in the South, but I don't think I've met them yet.
Yeah, views count more.
Darren Dawson says you get paid for ads, so views count more.
Yeah. Yeah, but you got them channels out there wanting them high sub numbers. They're chasing them subs when they,
Yeah.
So what if you don't get the subs? It's the views that you get paid for. You want those. Who cares if they sub or not?
Yeah. From the few videos that I've watched, they seem like a really, really nice couple to meet in person. So,
Man, you went through that spell too. I remember you used to catch heck all the time when you first started out.
yeah.
Gosh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was yeah.
I mean, you
I
couldn't even go
I, I
live
try I
without getting
try
pulled.
I try to let the past go and move forward. Yeah.
Yeah, then you got a bunch.
I
We got
try not to reflect back on that.
yeah. But the good thing about that, Kenneth, though, you got a lot of friends out of that deal. That once we became your mods, we pretty much nipped that in the bud right away.
Yeah. I know and realize throughout this YouTube thing,
Yo,
you
that
don't
yeah. Go
you,
ahead, Kenneth.
you do you do get one bad apple or or two, but for the most part, I, I've really enjoyed um meeting the people that I've met, and I know and realize you're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, so to speak.
Yeah. Yep.
And not everybody
They were just trolls then, though.
and not a you're not gonna please everybody anyway, and and I realize it's
Thank you, Peace Dragon.
yeah, and
Yo, I gotta say though, Kenneth, for what you went through when you first started on here, you didn't let it run you off. I'm proud of you for that. A lot of people would have gave up. I mean, every time you started a live stream, they'd troll you. Then you started adding the mods, and then you built your army up, and we went on the attack, and they ain't been back since.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I wish it was that way.
If you're not everyone's favorite, they need to move on quietly and not be mean. And I agree.
Well, man, I think we should probably call it a night. 5.5
Yeah.
hours. I gotta set the live up for tomorrow.
Yep.
Krista's gonna get up. You're still gonna be on. You're gonna get grounded and not be able to go to kicking the country's place.
Well, dude, what it is that I've got to. What it is, I'm supposed to go to the store with her today, and because we're supposed to get some stuff, she's gonna do some cooking at Kicking It Country's house starting tomorrow night. Because we're supposed to leave here about 3 a.m. Friday morning,
Definitely, Darren. Definitely.
and thanks, Joy, and
Do you have a great night, blessed night too, Smoke?
we're supposed to leave here Friday morning about 3 a.m. And if everything goes well and things, she said we should get there by 2:30, 3 o'clock Friday afternoon. So, but um, she's gonna do some cooking. She's gonna make a sausage pepper dish that is really good, and that's what we're gonna have Friday night, and then Saturday morning she's gonna get up early and make a breakfast casserole that
Oh,
is
we make something
really
like that.
good.
Yeah, we
Yes.
make something in the Dutch oven. It's called a hungry man's breakfast, which is probably the same thing.
And she asked me if it would be alright if I used my food stamps that I got for North Carolina to. Of course, I can use them anywhere, but uh, to purchase these things, and so yeah, I told her sure, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind helping out at all. I
We need to have her make that Snicker salad.
and I don't mind helping out. For like gas or whatever, or especially for the people I'm staying with. I don't mind helping them out because
Oh yeah.
that's my way of giving back. As long as I have the funds to do that with, myself. I don't mind. I and so yeah, and that and to me, I feel that is a way of me showing them that I am appreciative for them for allowing me to stay in their home and you know uh be a guest and at their home,
Yeah.
which they didn't have to, but they I'm thankful that they allow me to.
Oh yeah. Alrighty, buddy. I'm gonna have to head to bed.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna have to go to bed myself.
I'm not gonna, you guys are
But
talking
yeah, Snickers salad
I gotta go
is
to-
really good.
Yeah, I still haven't had her Snicker salad.
Oh, I'm telling you, you take one bite, you're gonna be hooked.
That's the plan. She comes out to Arizona this time. She's making it. I let her get out of here this last time without making it. That ain't happening again.
Yeah. And good night, everyone. Have a great night. Freda says Darren Dobson. Yep. Everybody
Yep.
have a good night. Thanks for coming over. Thanks for coming over to my live stream. Thanks for all moderators. Yeah, it's past 3:30 here too, so I need to get to bed.
Yep, the eyes are getting heavy.
Yeah, my eyes.
12:30
Yeah,
here.
yeah, and I'm gonna be falling asleep on the live. Roy, thanks for allowing me up, and thanks for allowing me to co-stream with you.
I got to get tomorrow's live stream set up for 12 Central Time.
Oh, you're very welcome, Darren Dobson, anytime.
Yeah,
So
it's good to meet everybody. This was fun. We got to do this more often. This was fun. We got to help Victoria. Anybody needs their hours. Yeah, we just latch on to them.
yeah, because you can co-stream now.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys, ladies, gentlemen, everybody have a great night, morning.
Good night, guys.
Yep. So you got to leave, or do I just hit this end and it ends everything?
You hit end broadcast, and it should close out mine and Victoria's and Crystal's and yours. It should clear them all out.
We should put her up here for the final closeout. Alrighty. Okay, everybody, have a. I think I still play my credits, so yeah, all right. But have a good night. I'm gonna play the live outro and then call it a night. And we'll see you guys around probably tomorrow. Later, everybody. Thanks for coming up, Kenneth. It was a blast.
Yeah, it was a blast too.
I tell you, it's always fun to have you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Alrighty, I gotta go sleep.
Yeah, me too.
See you guys. Thanks for being here, folks. Later on.
down